What I think everybody would probably put close to their number one, if not their number one worst film of the year, Madam Webb. I did not see this one in theaters. I'm glad I didn't see this one in theaters. I saw it while building Legos, and that is the only way I could have suffered through finishing this movie. I have not seen a movie this poorly put together, where I gave The Mousetrap a 1 out of 10 for being soulless. The Mousetrap was more competently put together than Madam Webb. I've never seen this level of immaturity in a major studio film, I think, ever before. I don't think I've ever seen anything like this. This is a feat of its own of how bad this movie is. First off, Madam Webb. She's a terrible character. Dakota Johnson does not want to be there. Her performance is actually probably the worst I've ever seen from her. I feel like everybody kind of knew this was everybody but the villain. The guy who plays the villain. I think everybody else knew this was Sweeney Todd, what's her name? Sweeney Tits. She shows up in this movie. She didn't give a I've seen her be great in things. The other two Madam Webb chicks, I don't even remember them. One was a skateboarder and the other one was Hispanic, I think. I don't know. But the thing is, they get these three people that's supposed to be like the Webb sisters, right? They do nothing. They do absolutely nothing. They have like 5 minutes of screen time of actually being, no, that's actually an exaggeration. They have 30 seconds of screen time. Like they're like selling you these like Madam Webb characters and being like, look how cool they are. And they're like 5 seconds in the movie. And you're like, what? I feel cheated. The villain was terrible. Not as bad as Rhino. I love the fact that his entire motive is like, I can kind of see the future, and because I can kind of see the future, I'm going to kill these teenage girls. And then he can't because Madam Webb also has like the same That's So Raven power. So like she's always like one step ahead. And he's like, I don't understand how she's one step ahead of me. The movie has some of the worst ADR I've ever seen. There literally cuts to him in one scene where he's standing there not saying anything. There's like a line of dialogue speaking while he just stares at the camera vaguely. The action is some of the most incoherent and poorly handled action I've ever seen in my life. It's almost like they're like, if we want to create exciting action, we need to like just spin the camera around. Like that will do all the work for us. See how action packed it is? So much action. Oh, it's intense. It's so stupid. It's so incoherent. Like I have no idea what's going on in the action set pieces. There's no adrenaline. There's no energy. I feel like I can feel the filmmaker's intent of being like, look how cool this is going to be. And like nobody told the director like, this is stupid. Like you should have got like Ilya Naishuller or like, I don't know, what's the guys who did Crank or something. Like it's trying to like impose that level of energy, but not understanding the excitement at all. Like this is somebody who probably, I'd say for most of their life, got the participation award. And that's what I feel like Madam Webb is. Madam Webb is the participation award for watching the worst movies of 2024. That was rough to sit through.